Good morning. It's the last day of the racing year for 2021 slash to 2022. Okay, and tomorrow, the first feature race of the year, virtually every year, is at Darwin. It's the Darwin Cup. Now, why is it easier to find winners at Fanny Bay and Darwin? A very good question. Reality is, it is. And the reason it is because the track is so consistent, being a dirt track. And you can just check and see how fast each runner can run, and that gives you the best guide you can think of to what will be the best horse in the race, because all you've got to do then is adjust the weight, you adjust the barrier positions, um, you add up the beaten lengths, multiply it by say zero point 0.2 to give you an idea of how much faster or slower it is over a distant distance, and so on. And so we do very well at Darwin. Rarely do I miss out getting the Darwin Cup, for example, within a couple of selections. Anyway, so here are my 5 selections in each race for Darwin on the very first racing day of the year, which is the 1st of August 2022. So in race 1, it's an RB70. You can see here that we've got Patria now. It's an older horse that has turned 8. It's number 3. It's run 4th and 3rd, 2 runs after a spell. We're priced it at $2.70, and I'm pretty confident you'll get that tomorrow. Now, the other horse that's in it is Global Wonder. It's only a 5-year-old, and it's racing particularly well, having won 2 of its last 3 starts. But we'll have to see what happens tomorrow as the circumstance of the race. In race 2, we've got New Roman. New Roman, I'm pretty sure that's the horse that ran on Saturday. Yes, it was. It ran second on Saturday, but that was only in a 4-horse race. And so it's up against Real Valencia, also is a 5-year-old, run second last start. So they're both in the mix, but I doubt you'll get those odds about either of those runners. In race 3, we've got Canton Kid. We've rated it odds on at $1.90. It's had 2 runs from a spell. It's a 5-year-old. This is an RB66, so similar classes. And Rising Sphere, I won last start, but I priced that at $8. So Canton Kid ran some very good form last year, and back in the mix now. 2nd and 5th, 2 runs after a spell. 3rd run should be fighting fit, and hopefully you can get up. $1.90 we're priced at. You'll get a lot better than that tomorrow. And Darwin in race 4, mind you, we're not going to get every winner, far from it. But in race 4 tomorrow, it's only 1,000 metres. It's an open race. The 6-year-old Belmont Day is on top, rated at $3.90. And a Kronos is an 8-year-old and rated $6.60. But all of these are in with a bit of a chance. It's a very wide open betting race. So see what the prices are tomorrow. Jockey Todd is one of the best up there, and it'll be very interesting to see how Belmont Bay can do. Once Belmont Day, once again it's had 2 runs from a spell. In a race 5, that's a 16, an RB58, one of the lower class races on the day. And we've got Dreamweaver now. Dreamweaver won on Saturday. It's rated $2.40, but I don't know about this, whether it will even run again today. Now, We Will Remember is actually the stablemate, and it ran second to Dreamweaver on Saturday. So it'd be interesting to see how they go on tomorrow. In race 6, we have got Sakaro, which is $2.90 in our rating. Davis is riding that one. It's a benchmark 68. And then Wolfburn, who is going great, is in the race too. I rated that one $5.20. I think that's probably, based on recent form, the better of the 2 runners. Starlight Valley could only run 4th on Saturday. Data Set's running well, but I suspect in lower class because its price is way out on our ratings in race 7. Overruled, it keeps coming up on top because it's had some really fast runs. It's run 8th, 3rd, 7th and 3rd. If it gets back to its best, which is going to be difficult having drawn barrier 14, I'm pretty sure there was a couple of starts ago. It looked like it was going to bolt in. Oh, something like 6 or 8 lengths in front coming into the straight and fell in a hole, which is possibly what could happen again tomorrow. But nevertheless, on its very best form, it's rated $2.30. And Brimmery Boo Boy is rated at $5.20. It's at a first and a fourth after a spell. Should be ready once again. So Brad Ruella has come up from the south to ride it, and certainly it'll be a good chance if ridden well from the barrier one. In Darwin Race 8, yet another 1,300 metre race. Here we've got Autocratic, a last start winner. We're rated at $3. Todd takes the sit once again. And Frugor, it ran second last start after a previous win. It's rated $6.70 in Flying Start, which won last start $8.30. So Autocratic at this stage, that's the one I will probably be on. Now the interesting thing is, let's have a look at race 9 and 10. So this is a benchmark 67, and we have Dominus rated $1.90 in this race, and Wicked Edition is rated $8.90. So Dominus was very disappointing last start, but when it did win this race here, it won really, really easily. And it is a good horse. Now, the interesting thing is this is racing for $30,000. It's also listed in the Darwin Cup as our top-rated runner at $2.60. But the jockey here is dummy, which means basically it hasn't been allocated a jockey. It is first emergency for race 10, and so it's likely to be running in race 9 and not race 10. Now, the other one, Wicked Addiction, is listed to run in race 9 with the jockey on it, and no jockey nominated for race 10 because it too is an emergency. It's actually the third emergency, so 2 selections would have to be deleted. So if Dominus is scratched, you know that they're really keen on it, possibility of its winning this race. If Wicked Edition gets a run in the Cup and is not scratched, then obviously Wicked Edition is very much trying. And now the other selection, of course, is Gone By, who is a last start winner in running well. Venting the same, last start winner and going well. Kionic was a winner 2 starts ago and then ran 7th last start. Now, the interesting thing about this is this is obviously a class race, being the $200,000 race, and that could also have an effect. But I don't think I'll be too far wrong. If we look at what's going to run in the race, I think we'll be close to the winner in that group. And I do wish you good luck for Monday, horse's birthday, 1st of August. Good luck and thanks for watching.